Alright everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. So, today we're going to do a short horror film reaction. Alright, I hope you guys have been enjoying those so far, by the way. Lately I've been doing some, trying to get some speed art every week, and also doing some other types of reactions, try not to laughs, and other types of topics as well, reacting to that. And I've really been enjoying myself, so I hope you guys have been enjoying these, specifically these scary ones so far. This one here that we're going to react to tonight, and yes, it is nighttime, so I definitely set the mood in the room, ready to get some scary reactions going on, or I'm not sure, right, if this is going to be scary, alright, but judging by the thumbnail, it looks very interesting. Looks like we have a little girl as a protagonist, but that's just my guess, I'm not sure yet. So I'm interested, very intrigued. All right, this one here is called Maggie. All right, and it is by Alter. So if you're gonna want to go ahead and check out the original video for yourself, you can go ahead and click on the link in the description down below. Of course, if you want to react to this with me and watch me get scared, then go ahead and jump in here with me and let's just check this out together. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Let's get scared. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like we might have an older man as a protagonist. Okay.
Hello? Yes. Where's my care? No one's been for days.
He's doing this in. There we go.
Well, I'm telling you now, madam, my leg needs dressing. It's horrible. We'll make sure that you do.
There's almost a painting of a silhouette on that wall over there. Of like a land and sky. I've noticed they have the primary colors here in the color wheel as the color scheme. Or the color palette, I mean. A lot of blue and yellow and some reds that I see.
Where's the can opener? Thanks.
What? Is that a blood stain?
Now.
Jack, don't go. You must never leave me. We were born to be together.
Very close to splitting the two Red Bulls and getting to the Jack.
You got no wrong.
I got you figured out, sweetheart.
Jack, you're scaring me.
Maybe that's what you need. Someone to put the
We've seen this. 1,000 times we've seen this. Hold your bloody horses. Hold your bloody horses!
Grandpa is angry.
Tom?
Mr. Harrow, you people are getting younger every day.
Maybe you're getting older. The agency, they said you had no help. Your car did not come.
No one ever comes. No one. And when they do come, it's never the same person twice.
Can't get the stuff these days. Shall we take a look at this leg of yours?
Okay, I thought it was a little girl. She looks young. I mean, she is young, but I thought she was younger. Yeah, a lot of primary colors here. The 3 colors.
Sure you know what you're doing with this?
No. My last patient exploded.
Sense of humor. That's new.
Who said I was joking? You really shouldn't have tidied all of this just for me.
Well, I can hardly raise my leg, let alone a hoover.
We should talk about it cleaner, Mr. Harrow. It isn't hygienic to live like this.
Well, I've made it this far.
Your wife?
Hmm.
She looks nice.
Wow.
Reminds me of my grand.
Where does she live?
She's gone now.
What happened to your grandfather?
Without her, loneliness. He gave in. Didn't have the fight to kick it out. It moved in like it owned the place. You know?
Wow.
He's at a home now. Didn't want to go at first. Took a while. But he's good. He has friends. He plays his chess.
That's how he's
He
living.
even has a girlfriend.
Lucky for some.
Do you ever get lonely, Mr. Harrow?
No. But hardly. I remember. Old times. Good enough for me.
You were happy there.
Yeah. Sometimes we were happy.
Wow.
We shouldn't have done it, but we bumped off one day and drove down to the seaside. We parked up the car and we just walked on the sand. The sand was so hot we burnt our feet because we had our shoes round our neck. Then I took her dancing. Danced all night. Even when I'd had enough. She dragged me back on the floor. Do you know, she was like that, running hot. And then,
Oh my God.
on the way back,
Oh.
the most extraordinary.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh.
This
Jesus.
is not okay. You can't go on like this.
Well, a few people turned up when you said.
Listen to me. You could go
That
to
is
a
disgusting.
good home, somewhere with other people.
no. 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 Where was I? I parked up the car by the side
You
of the
cannot hide from this.
This is my home, and I'm not going anywhere.
I can't in good conscience leave you like this.
No, I'm not going.
In one of the worst houses I've ever... You could lose your leg!
Then I'll bloody lose it!
Wow, dude.
I've lost everything else.
I did not expect this at all. This is crazy deep.
Please.
I don't need your help. I've got Maggie.
Maggie. It's his wife.
Who's Maggie?
Oh, wait, no, it's probably not his wife.
How... Is someone here?
It's an old house. It's old.
Dude, you gotta get him out of there. It's terrible in there.
Hello? Is someone here?
No, no. Well, it's rats. You know, there's rats in the pipe. Rats.
Jeez.
That's not rats, Mr. Harrow. That's... I don't know what that is. It's
She...
disgusting.
Oh!
Like this.
Oh my God, she's...
Tonight, now. You need a good room and that leg needs a doctor.
She's up there.
It's rain. Really?
There's nothing right about this. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's crazy. She's right behind her. Girl, get out of that house now. Don't. She's going in there. Don't follow the sounds. Follow the light. Get out of the house. What happened there behind his ear? Did he flicker something? My goodness. Oh! Is he already dead? Wow. Sorry about that, yo. Just gonna hit pause on there. Oh no! Oh, she's choking her already? Wow! Oh my God. He's not even trying to help her, he's just like accepting it. Oh, he turned off his earpiece! Oh, Jesus! He turned it off so he doesn't hear anything. Let me turn it back on. Oh my gosh, look at the hand. Jesus, that scared the heck out of me.
I'd have stayed. You know that. With you. She was really rather nice.
Was she jealous of her?
She was really rather nice.
Oh my God.
Do you want some, love? No. I suppose you do. No sauce, anyway.
Oh, Jesus. He's just eating him up, his leg there. Gosh. Oh man, that is disgusting.
Jack, don't go. You must never leave me. We were born to be together.
I've already gone, sweetheart.
She's like holding him against his will there almost.
No,
The only friend who caught that.
I won't do it.
You got yours on.
I got you figured out, sweetheart. Maybe that's what you need. Someone to put the fear of God.
You've just bloody had one.
God.
You are are a horrible girl. A horrible,
about to kill you, man.
greedy girl.
She's about to kill you.
All right, I'll do it. I'll bloody do it.
What you want him to do?
Where on earth is my kid? I've called you once already today.
Wow, she eats the carrots.
No, I've never heard of her. No, it's been... Really? Well, who's looking after me?
Oh my god, that is so horrible.
Who is looking after me?
Without you, I would surely die. I would surely die.
Oh my goodness, this was phenomenal. Yo, good job, Alter. Good job, Alter. This, you guys killed it on this one. I'm checking out the Beast next. Check that one after. My God. All right, everybody, there you have it. Okay, that was Maggie. You guys, this one was one of the best films I have seen from Alter. Okay, I sometimes just love when a film does not have any jump scares, does not have any, distorted, creepy figures, anything like that. It's just all human beings. Well, of course, in this one, it was a ghost entity kind of thing, but mostly you just see people in the film there. And it's just a lot is going on, a lot of drama, very, very good acting is going on. And this just had all of that. I really love a good story. The way it flows and the way the acting goes, it's just, it always just really it gets me engaged into the film. It's just, instead of sometimes just seeing scary things in there. But you guys, this one, I mean, I noticed, for one, the color scheme or the color palette they were using, the red, blue, and the yellow. Very great job, by the way, using that. It's what I've noticed. I don't know if you guys did, but I always since I took this coloring concept class in Hayward, I always pay attention to the color palette they use in films now. So I would like to learn a little bit more about that each time and use it to apply it to my own art. But anyways, I'm derailing here. So this story was sad, you guys. This was really sad. I mean, if you know somebody like this that is older, right, and then their spouse tragically passed, due to what is it called? Natural causes, right? Because we're all gonna get older one day, really old one day, and we're gonna lose our spouse, or we're gonna end up alone somehow, or at some kind of center where other older people are. Where really we spend the rest of our days there. But it's much better than to hold on to the past when we are at that age now, and just stay in a place where all these memories are in, and holding on to that, while everything is falling apart around you. I mean, with this character, the old man, right? We start with him just making the call, asking for his care, really angry. Just demanding, because I haven't seen them in days. You see the plants around him are dying. They're pretty much dead and dry. Everything, the walls are starting to peel. Everything is, the wallpaper really, it's falling apart, everything, and he's just sitting there on his chair, and clearly he's talking to somebody there, which at the end we found out is his wife, Maggie, right? So Maggie is his wife. From what I understood in the story. But in the beginning, we just see him talking to this person in the chair, which we don't see. But then, of course, eventually they send a carer in, and she comes in. She's very, very nice young lady. I mean, I really loved her as soon as she started talking. She had a very, what's it called? A very, I can't even think of the word right now. Very contagious, personality. She was definitely very charismatic. She was always joking and making smart jokes, I really love that. As soon as I was hearing her talk. And so we see the interaction between her and the old man. And so their interaction is just, it's really good. I mean, you start seeing the old man go from cranky, upset, to really just start to smile and get down to earth. It's almost like if he hasn't had human contact in a while. So he just starts to finally fall into this, wonderful conversation and talk to this young lady. And so they're going back and forth, but then all of a sudden, as he's telling his story of the past, mentioning his wife, the young lady, which the carer, she starts to unwrap the the cloth and all that's around his leg, or the what's it called, the oh my gosh, I can't even think. The little armband or whatever the heck, starts to unwrap that on his leg, and then you see all these maggots in the cut that he has there, which I don't know how he got that in his leg, but all these just maggots are eating it up, and it's really, truly disgusting when we see this. Oh my God. I mean, I think it's so gross when you see these little like creatures just eating you from the inside out, or, inside the skin underneath. Oh my God. But you see these, in the surface of the cut, just eating him up there. And then that's when she freaks out and says, you can't be in here. And well, you guys know the whole sequence of events, right? Eventually, his wife, Maggie, right? The person that the old man was talking to, as soon as this young lady starts to insist, like, hey, we got to get out of this house. You cannot live like this. He's fighting her about it. Like, oh no, I like it here. I'm always going to stay here. I'm never going to leave this house. And so that's when I sort of thought about like real situations. Like there's older people that never want to leave their home, which I understand. I have not lived that life yet. I'm not like that old yet. I mean, I'm getting older. We're all getting older, but I haven't gotten to, being at that age yet, being a grandpa yet, an elderly man. So I don't know how my mindset is going to be at that time of my life, if I ever even get there, but I'm thinking like if I have a spouse and she passes away before me, we've had years together. I mean, I can't even imagine the pain, and you just want to just hold on to that while you're still alive, at an older age. So this little girl's insisting on him, and eventually he starts to reveal that, he has Maggie with him. Like, I'm not alone, I have Maggie with me. And she's like, really clearly she's like, there's no one here. It's just you, but then all these noises start to come around her. And then, oh my God, like this is when the horror came in, really. You see the young girl, right? That was a little girl at first, but she's not. She's just a young teen girl or a young adult. And she just kind of roams around the house, starting to see, where these noises are coming from. And she turns towards the old man, and right behind her, you see the old lady, like you see his wife, Maggie. And man, that was scary. That was definitely well done. And then the camera pans away and then eventually pans back to the doorway where the old lady was standing, and she's gone. That is, I mean, I've seen this in films, but it gets me every time. It's just a really good strategy in filmmaking where the camera pans away slowly and then pans back where you no longer see the threat or the figure that was there behind, the individual. So that was really well done. And then, when the old woman, the Maggie, starts to get mad, right? So yeah, the name Maggie, it was, pertaining to the old lady, like she was Maggie, right? So the whole time. So yeah, she starts to basically scare the young girl, and then eventually starts to attack her. And so this part where the old man turns off his earpiece, I didn't even realize that, I thought he controlled something that connected to the, what was it, to the pot or something that happened in the kitchen, because it like happened at the same time. But really what he was just doing was, he turned off the thing because he knew something was, he knew what was coming. This happened before already. We can see, that from his reaction, he's like, here we go again. And yeah, the old woman kills the child, right? Chokes her, which I thought was very scary when they show her face when she's getting choked, because it looked like she got possessed also. Her eyes turned white, her face almost got a little distorted. Maybe that's just what I saw, but I saw something like that. And then eventually we see this amazing scene where the old man's piece is turned off, and the young girl is just getting dragged into the room slowly. And the way her hand is positioned, on the way in, as she's getting dragged in, that hand looks so helpless. Like she was, oh my gosh. I love hand acting sometimes. Just the hand itself can express so much. And the way the hand was positioned as she was getting dragged in, it was just really well done. With, a hint of blood on it, and then the kind of like the blood on the floor. Oh my gosh. Alter, you guys just killed it here. It was just so well done. And eventually, you know, we get the old man turning on his piece again. And then the old lady, Maggie, right? I was blinked out there for a second. She starts to insist the old man to call another carer. And he's like, you already had one. Which I don't know what he was referring to at the beginning, but she's saying you already had somebody to kill and possibly eat. I don't know. Or possess. I don't know what was happening to this individual, but you've already had one, he says to her. And then eventually starts to scare him into calling that center or whoever he was calling to ask for another carer and insist for another carer and acting like he's angry, so that way they can assume nobody has came in for him yet, to help him out. So he's like, hey, give me the carer. But at the same time now, I know that anger is not coming from the fact that no one has shown up. It's because he no longer wants to do that for her or for Maggie, right? This old man no longer wants to live in this, but he's forced to because he still wants to be with her, right? He doesn't want to be alone, right? And notice this connects back to when she asked, have you ever been alone? And he goes, no, not really. That's because Maggie has been with him the whole time. He is alone, but he's not alone. You know what I'm saying? Nobody alive is there with him. It's basically what I'm saying. So, so he starts to, judging by her anger, and then that he still wants to please her in a way, even though she's gone. He starts to just call and insist for somebody else, also while being angry about it. I mean, you guys, this was just, I can go on and on here, but this was really well done. I just really appreciate this kind of filmmaking because I can see that, sometimes you can see like the quality of the film. You can see that the filmmakers really took their time with this one because sometimes we get quantity versus, above quality. And so when we have all this quantity coming in, sometimes to get the thing out really fast, like into the public eye, let's just get it out. Like the MCU so far, gotta be honest, bad quality filmmaking and poor CGI, but I don't want to go out to another subject. But in comparison, like quality versus quantity is not good, and like for me personally, I have to have quality, and this was quality is what I'm trying to say, man. This, I see that these people really took their time on this film and really put their thought into this because this is not easy to do just by looking at it. I was like, it would take me a while to map this out and put this together to make this, such an effective film. So you guys, that is those are my thoughts on Maggie. Really, really great film. I hope you guys check this out with me. If you don't want to, you can go ahead and just click on the link and check it out yourselves. But I would really like for you guys to check this out with me and watch what I think about it. Let me know what you thought about it though in the comment section, and let me know what other film has struck you this much. This one really impacted me. So which one has impacted you? And you can share it with me. Of course, whether it's a scary film or just a drama film. But of course, as long as it's short, if you let me know and you share it with me, I would love to react to it. So thank you guys for watching this with me in the dark. As you can see, right? It is nighttime. Of course, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and stay tuned for my next speed drawing. All right? Take care of yourselves. Peace.